Guys, today we're going to be starting off a short series of videos about a move called force. And what a force is a move in which you make a spectator pick a certain predetermined card. Now the deck I'm going to be using for this is the Infinity deck by Ellusionist. It's pretty old, but it's very good. So, what I'm going to be teaching you today is the riffle force. So, say for instance you want to force the 5 of clubs on someone. You simply put it somewhere in the middle of the deck, you riffle down, your spectator will say stop, then you open up the deck and they pick the 5 of clubs. Now, from a slightly more revealing angle, here's basically what happens. You get a pinky break at whatever card you want. For instance, 5 of clubs. For instance, let's say now the 5 of clubs, you get your pinky break. In case you don't know what a pinky break is where you separate the cards with your pinky at the back. Now you want your pinky break to be above the 5 of clubs if you want to turn over the 5 of clubs to show them. Else, if you want to simply lift up the packet to show them the 5 of clubs, have your pinky break below the 5 of clubs. Find out whatever works for you, but for me, I just tend to like the feeling of flipping over the card. So I keep my pinky break on top of my card. I close up the deck with my pinky break, and then I riffle down the side of the deck, and I actually, instead of opening up here, I open up with my thumb at the back of the deck where my break is. And that way they always pick the 5 of clubs, no matter where they riffle to. So let me go into this in slightly more depth. So you're going to start out with a mechanics grip. And if you haven't watched the second deal video, I'd highly recommend that. But what we go over is the mechanics grip. So it's like this: your pinky, ring, and middle finger on this side, your index finger on the front, and your thumb along this side. And this is important because you're going to be riffling later. So you get your pinky break, which is actually quite convenient. At this time it's at the 7 of. 1 second. Let me just find the 5 of clubs again. Just for like the purpose of this tutorial, it's a bit easier to use. So you get your pinky break at the 5 of clubs, and you'll simply riffle down with your thumb. How you do that is you take your index finger, you move it underneath the deck, and you apply pressure on the corner with your thumb, and slowly start letting go, and cards should start kind of coming up from your hand. And then ask your spectator, or whoever you're performing to, well, spectator, to say stop. And then, with your thumb, come in from the back, and I would suggest having all 4 of these fingers bunched together at the front, covering this riffle bit, so it provides you with a bit of cover. So have your pinky break, open at the pinky break with your thumb, and reveal the 5 of clubs to them. And then you can do some mentalism effect, you can read their mind, you can find their card. You can basically do whatever you want, but that's it for the riffle force. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.